Good morning. Absolutely freezing cold last night. Local weather says 4, but there's no way it was 4 up here. Sleeping bag is almost at its limit in keeping me warm, but just warm enough. Nose felt like an ice block all night, poking out of the face opening in my sleeping bag. Oh, it's just like too cold to get up, too cold to get ready. But we got Huppatz Hut tonight, Smith Hill to Huppatz Hut. So just better get going, warm up. I think I'll be walking in my rain pants, gloves, and all my layers to start with. It's very, very cold. Good day though. Day 22. Too cold to make coffee. Let's go. Might have done that last night if I knew. 30 k's to Huppatz Hut. Very cold and windy last night. Oh, not too windy, but it was icy breeze that's blowing. It's still an icy breeze now. My face is numb, my hands are numb. It's definitely my coldest morning on trail. Going through a boulder field to start with. Sign says follow fence, but there's a track down there. Better follow fence. I'm even going the right way. Closer to the wind turbines. Wow. Walking in my puffy jacket and rain pants this morning because it's so cold. Well, if the wind stopped it might be alright, but it's an icy blast wind. Hopefully it'll warm up a bit later and I'll get in some sunshine, be able to take these extra layers off. It's quite invigorating though. Certainly makes you want to walk faster to warm up. I don't know how the little lambs can survive the overnight temperature and cold wind. I guess they probably sit under mummy or really close. My tent's quite breezy. It's a single layer tent designed like that to keep the condensation down, and that wasn't too bad this morning, but there was a lot of cold winds coming in the night. I was just saying to myself, these trees haven't fallen down over in the night or branches broken off in the night when it was windy, or the last few days when it was windy, so they're probably pretty good. And just as I finished that thought, about 50 meters behind me, on the opposite side of the fence though, a huge tree just crashed to the ground. So maybe I should avoid walking under any of these trees today. The wind is getting stronger. The sheep aren't too fast. Guess they're used to it. Wind's died down a bit now. Ah! This is an intense day. Mountains though. Got about 7.5 k's to Webb Gap campsite. I'll stop there to have something to eat and a rest, and then continue to Huppatz hut after that. The wind has died down quite a bit now. Just as I say that, it picks up. Ah! Crossing quite a few creeks like this, some steeper than others. Of course, no water in any of them. Strange fences hanging in the air. I've come all that way from before the windmills. About 3 more kilometres to Webb Gap. Today's been a lot more interesting than yesterday, with a few ups and downs and the wind. Almost warm enough to take the puffy jacket off, but the wind is still quite cold, even though the sun is out and warming up the temperature. Skink. Come out to Webb Gap Road, and this is where we're turning right. Sharing some trail with the Lavender Federation Trail. That's another trail I've been interested in doing some of. Unfortunately, you can't overnight hike and camp the whole thing. That's why I haven't. Not much of a day walker. Whew, just done a big hill. Sign for water. Guess this is Webb Gap. Oh, someone's lunch. This is Webb Gap campsite. A bit of a fireplace there. Rainwater tank with a seat. Oh. Yeah, I think that's pretty much full. A bit tricky to find a flat area to put your tent up, I reckon. And a multi-purpose platform is wrecked. Just had a substantial morning tea. You've done about 13 kilometres to get to here. There's about 16 or 17 to go to Huppatz hut. I'd definitely be looking forward to the hut, get out of the wind today. Got to put a bit of sunscreen on for the first time today and get a little bit more water. It's so cold we don't really need to drink much, it feels like. So far so good. That the first part, 13 kilometres, that went really quick here. I think just the wind and a little bit of up and down was more entertaining compared to yesterday's very flat walk. It's a great day. Back on the trail, still freezing with that wind. Got my 4-finger gloves on still wearing the puffy jacket and rain pants to cut the wind. Face feels like ice, fingers are numb. The sun is shining now, but just that wind is so icy. We're looking forward to the shelter of the hut tonight. Definitely worth going the extra distance to get to a hut. Whoa, big rock. Just had 2 mountain bikers drive past. Even a car drove past. 2 cars actually. So, it's a busy day on trail. I just realised it's the weekend. That's probably why there's a few people out. More ruins. Ah, sign about the Lavender Federation Trail. So what a coincidence. Those two cyclists, what do they say? They're like doing the Lavender Federation Trail, but they're doing the cycling equivalent, like these four-wheel drive tracks and back roads. And one of those guys was Miranda's son. Miranda's in one of my earlier videos. We stayed with her in Inman Valley and I interviewed her, so that was cool. Strange coincidence to bump into them out here. Miranda's son gave me some advice on Larapinta and making sure you stay hydrated, so I'll have to remember that next year when I'm on Larapinta. That's the plan so far. There's a Lavender Federation Trail style. Me, I completely missed that I was supposed to turn here. Yeah, okay. 3 different ways. Right for Lavender Federation, left for Heysen Trail, straight for the Lavender Federation Cycling Trail. Yay, warm enough now for normal hiking shirt and pants. Pack the puffy jacket and the rain pants away. If the wind stays down, it will be nice walking the rest of the day. So about a year ago, I was looking on Facebook for just a group on the Heysen Trail and nothing existed. So I created it. And today there's about 500 members in there. The aim of the group is to facilitate information sharing on the Heysen, and also through hikers who are out here right now, like me, can ask their questions that they need, you know, quick answers for, and they can't go weeding through hours and hours of research if you're walking a long day and your phone signal may be patchy. I mean, it's definitely been helpful for me, and I can see it's helped a lot of other people. But apart from the Facebook group, Guthook's app and the Heysen Trail map on there is extremely helpful. There's comments at sites there on things like water tank status and whatnot. The main resource you need if you're interested in hiking all or some of the Heysen Trail is the Friends of the Heysen website. That's the most detailed information, but not always most up to date. Personally, I'm not an ultralight hiker. I don't know that I'd ever aim to be that, but I do try to keep my pack as light as reasonably possible, not carry excess stuff, because it makes this walking a lot more enjoyable when you're comfortable while doing it. Ooh, we're coming up to a very rocky place. Oh wow, beautiful. Oh. Silly me. I struggled over that stile getting stuck in the wire, and I could have just gone through there with the fences down. Really gotta pay more attention. Heidi, come on. Ah, nice being in the shady gums. The sheep aren't gonna like me in a moment when I go into the field. Run away from the human. They're cute, those lambs. They're like half the size of an adult. This one got crazy eyes. Also not scared of me. Oh, super crazy eyes. I'm gonna get out of here. I think my accommodation for the evenings is somewhere over those hills. Ah, beautiful. Hills, mountains, whatever you want to call them. Up we go. Listen to the wire sing. Grass trees don't look too happy out here. Ooh, down again, then up again. Lots of cow poos here. I wonder if the cows ate the grass trees, that's why they don't look so good. This has turned into quite an eventful day. Super windy and freezing cold at the beginning. Then a long road walks next to ploughed paddocks. Meeting people who know other people I've met on the trail. And now these hills. And beautiful sunshine and pleasant temperature. Every day is different and changes a lot throughout the day. Cool, walking through this boulder field. Oh, that's so cool, that round, super round boulder. Whoa, it's cool. Wonder if they've been thrown out of that mountain at some point in time. Maybe they were just sprinkled here when the earth was created. My shadow's getting very long. I keep hoping I'm going to see the hut in the distance at any moment, but still got 3 kilometers to go. I think I tend to walk a lot slower at the end of the day, getting tired. Walkers follow creek. Of course, it's been very flat until sort of the last 5Ks. It's been up and down a bit. Time is 4 p.m. So I'll probably arrive 4:30 if I'm lucky, if I hustle. Starting to get a bit chilly now. Temperature's dropping as the sun gets lower. I think I've realised I just need my new pair of shoes. That's probably the problem. And I did do a bit of walking in this pair before I started, so I'm not sure how much, but that could have been a couple of 100 kilometers up to that much. So I think that's the problem with my right foot. Just need my new shoes, which I will have in Burra. Oh, pretty. Surely the hut's just over the other side of those hills. There's the marker through the trees. Sort of following the creek still. Kangaroos on the hillside watching me. See a marker pointing straight, but I can't see the next one. Oh, there it is. There's a bit of a track. 2 wheels of a car track. Feet are done. Good thing we're nearly there. I can see the hut there, and Julie has her tent set up. Oh, glad to be done. It's been a long day. The temperature's really dropped in the last half hour. It's like an icy blast of wind now. I'm gonna get in that hut and get my puffy jacket on. Oh, get some water since I've been run out for the last hour. Probably should have taken a bit more with me. Oh well, this is what it is. I think I've worked out I need 500 mils per 8 kilometres. Unless it's a hot day, then I need more. Here's Huppatz hut. I like how it's a shed instead of a stone building. Of course, they all have their charm. Ah, nice. So this is the hut. Looks nice. Fire. Oh, mop, brooms, dustpan. Lower level benches. Upper level benches. A little bit dusty. There's only sort of a ladder at each end. You'd climbing over someone if it was full. Couple of benches here. I'm just looking around for mouse poopies. Oh, there's some maybe rat poos there. I think I'm gonna risk it though. Risk it for the biscuit. Sink. Let's have a look at the toilets. Oh, little shed. Oh, not sure about that wooden one. I'll just ignore that one. Toilet paper. There's gonna be some ghost on the loo in there. Ooh. Well, this is the end of day 22. I'm in Huppatz hut, just staying in here all by myself, but there's a section hiker in her tent outside. It's quite windy out there. I just had a look at the sky and there's so many stars. I've never seen so many stars. It's just amazing. It's been a good day. Time for bed.